Yeah, I think we didn't control our mind well. I think we were, we put a lot of effort. The guys ran a lot. They were aggressive. They wanted to go. They pressed. But I think we struggle a little bit on the mindset, on being more patient. I think we did a lot of turnovers today that we don't usually do, and allowed the opponent to believe that they could be threatful in the counterattack as they were, and it's like we play a little bit the game that they wanted, and we didn't have enough patience to make the attacks. And I think when we had that patience, we arrived to a good spots. But again, the quality on the crosses and the final actions wasn't there. Well, I said a month ago, like until the last day, we're gonna be fighting to make the playoff. I said the beginning of this month, and because it's a difficult league and it's not easy. There's a lot of teams that are not in the playoff, and there are good teams, and as I said before, every team plays for something. And in Colorado, they have players fighting for new contracts to stay in the team or go to another MLS team, and they didn't have a good result the other day, and they just wanted to do better, and they had a different approach in this game than they had last week, unfortunately. But the message is, now is the moment that we have to work harder. Now is the moment. It's been a really difficult season for us because we had a lot of adversities, and it's not the moment to give up. We knew it's going to be until the last day. Now we have to recover from today, and bring our best version of ourselves on the next day of training, and prepare the game really well. And it's going to be a final there. And I think this is how the season has gone for us, and we have to embrace it. And instead of thinking, okay, we have to go to this spot. Okay, there is teams that already are eliminated, and we have the opportunity to keep fighting for make the playoff. Then we have to embrace the situation, and that's it. I think is a great opportunity for the team to make it.
Thanks, Jared. Abraham, did you have a question for Nico?
Sí, así es. Llevamos 2 partidos últimos aquí en casa que la verdad que estuvimos contra San José, merecimos totalmente ganar. Hoy por momentos merecimos, pero sí que es verdad que Colorado nos hizo mucho daño en contraataques, algo que estábamos haciendo muy bien y defendiendo muy bien, pero hemos cometido muchos errores con balón, y eso al final te repercute, ¿no? en los contraataques, ¿no? Decepcionados con eso, pero hay que seguir, la vida sigue, y nosotros tenemos que ser conscientes de que tenemos una gran oportunidad el sábado.
¿Algo más?
Bueno, como he dicho antes, Colorado no parecía que no estuviera peleando nada. Creo que los equipos son honestos. Mi experiencia en la MLS es que todos los equipos luchan hasta el final, y bueno, una muestra de ello es Colorado. Entonces, pues bueno, equipos que como nosotros y otros equipos que juegan contra otros equipos que ya están eliminados, tenemos que pensar que no lo están y que van a dar su mejor versión.
Great. We have Drew right up here.
Well, I think if we get the reward on making the playoff, it will be. But if not, I think today I'm not happy about how we've played and how we've approached the game, and in some moments, and I think we lost our emotional control in some moments, and made us to make mistakes that help the team to grow in the game, and us to a little bit get frustrated and not be ready for the actions that we had on the box. Yeah, I think we have to approach the game like it is a team that is fighting for something. And, LA is playing at home. I'm pretty sure they want to do and finish well with the fans. Um, and for us, it's going to be, it is better when the teams are playing for us because in this way, we will prepare the game in a way, different mindset as we had. I think we were all over like trying to attack all the time and this made us to make a lot of mistakes. LA playing at home is a team that wants the ball also. It's going to be more spaces, and we hope like we had more opportunities with those spaces and win them. Yeah, and we have to see also the personnel that who is playing, and they have a new players. The backline is almost new from the last time that we play against them, and also the midfield line has changed some players, and we have to be even the forward with Sharp and other players that they have added. I think it's a totally different team, and we have to study them well, analyze them well, and help the players to give the right plan to execute it well.
Thanks, Drew. Locker room's open if you want to go on in. We're going to go to the Zoom now, and I believe we have Nathan Hill, whose hand is raised. Nathan, if you want to go ahead and unmute yourself and ask your question for Nico.
Hey, Coach. How difficult is it at this stage in the season to try to tweak things to find that kind of breakthrough goal? I mean, and just kind of building on your earlier answer, do you think this was about, as you said, just the final actions or decision, or is it something about the tactics that just hasn't quite been working?
Well, I think if we go through in detail in the game and the tactics, I think offensively every time we did things that we've work and the plan that was set, we were successful. And right now it's coming to me an action where in the first half where we did a win progression with Paxton Pomical and the ball went to Arriola and he didn't connect well the ball. Another win progression from Jesus Ferreira in the first half and he crossed, but Paxton and Alan didn't attack the box where they should. And then second half a win progression from Paul Arriola that the ball went to Jesus and Jesus hit the post. And also the crosses that we had, we talk about draw them to do these crosses from the right side. And we had really good opportunities, but the crosses, as you saw, some of the crosses from Paul, from Ima were blocked, or the ball went away, or the ball wasn't good enough for the players that were running as well when we brought Eugene Ansa, Sam Junqua that came really well into the box, and also Jesus Jimenez. Then I think the tactics allow us to create those chances and those situations. And we are having issues to finish those actions. And just to put just a couple of examples, but for sure we can find more.